Welcome to Math Tutor channel. This channel contains videos for NCERT mathematics from class 6 to 12. So after seeing the video, if you have any doubts, you can contact the mail ID given at the end. If you want math tuition also, you can contact the mail ID and get the details. In this video, we will see NCERT mathematics class 11. Chapter 2 Relations and Functions. Next we will see 2.4 Functions. So first, what is a function? A function is also a relation where the set A will have only one image in set B. So that we call it as a function. Consider this example. 2, 3, 4 in set A and 1, 3, 5 in set B. Here the mapping shows that I have mapping from 2 to 1, 3 to 3 and 4 to 5. Here the set A contains only one image in set B. So this we call it as a function. The symbol indicated for function is A tends to B. So this symbol is used to represent a function. Where set contain A comma B belongs to F. Consider a function f of A is equal to B, where B is called as the image of A and A is called as a pre-image of B. Consider this example where 2 is mapped to 1 and 3. So this is not a function. Always if I substitute a value from subset A to the function, it will produce a distinct value of set B. So there will not be a repetition in the result, so that there will not be any multiple mapping in set B. So this is a function. And next definition is if the function has either a real number or a subset as a real number, then we call it as a real valued function. Example, if set A and B is there, then if set A is a real number, then always the set B is also a real function. So if both are real, then we call it as a real function. Next we will see the types of function. In that, first type is identity function. Identity is given by y is equal to f of x is equal to x. That is, if I vary the value of x, correspondingly the y value will also change. Y is directly proportional to the x value. If x is 0, y is 0. If x is 1, y is 1. So this function we call it as a identity function. Identity means the directly x value reflects in your y. So this function is shown in the graph. Consider the next type. It is a constant function. F of x is equal to a constant. That is, the constant may be 2, 3, 4, any value. Then it will not vary with respect to your x. Always the y value is equal to a constant value. Here an example is shown. F of x equal to 2. So it is a constant line for all the value of x. Next is a polynomial function. As the name indicates, f of x will be equal to a0 plus a power 1 x power 1 plus a square x square up to a power n x power n. Consider this example. F of x equal to a polynomial where constant value 3 is there plus 5x plus 4x square. So all these are real values, and if there is a function like this, a polynomial, then that function we call it as a polynomial function. Next we will see the type 4. Type 4 is a rational function. As the name indicate, we know that always the rational means it is fractional. So f of x by g of x where the denominator should not be equal to 0. So such functions we call it as a rational function. Next type is a modulus function. Modulus means, so f of x is equal to mod x where if x may be a negative value or x may be a positive value, the output will be positive. So f of x can be written as like this. So x, it is directly proportional to x for x greater than or equal to 0, and for minus x it is x less than 0. So this is the function of f of x. For all these values the output will be a positive function. If x equal to 1, f of x equal to 1. If x equal to 2, f of x equal to 2. If f of x equal to minus 1, f of x is equal to 1. Since it is modulus, so the output will be like this. As x increases, for x greater than or equal to 0, the y value get increases. In the other case, if x is less than 0, again the output is again a positive value in the y axis. So the signal will be like this. Next is the signum function. Signum function is x will take value 0, then y is equal to 0. If x is greater than 0, the output is 1. X is less than 0, the output is minus 1. So this will be like this. So normally all these different types of functions is used in the control system to take it as the input for any of the system for the analysis. So if you want a signal like this where the input is plus 1 for the positive value and minus 1 for the negative value, then we call this signal as a signum function. So totally it will take only 3 values, minus 1, 0 and 1. It is like a unit function. In unit function it will always take value 1, but here in signum function for negative value it will take minus 1, for positive value it will take plus 1. So this we call it as a signum function. Seventh subdivision is greatest integer function. So here the x value will vary depending upon the range. So for x is equal to minus 1 to 0, the value is minus 1. For 0 to 1 it is 0, for 1 to 2 it is 1, for 2 to 3 it is 2. So this is shown in the graph like this. So this we call it as a greatest integer function. So this is like a increasing step value. So for x equal to 3, the value will increase like this. Next we will see algebra of real function, that is similarly like other functions. Here it is we can able to add, subtract, multiply and divide the functions. So f plus g of x can be splitted and written as f of x plus g of x. So consider this example, let f of x equal to x square and g of x is equal to x. F of x plus g of x will be x square plus x. Similarly, subtraction can be done. F minus g of x can be written as f of x minus g of x. So x square minus x. Similarly, I can multiply as constant value with f of x. So two into f of x will be 2x square. Similarly, I can perform multiplication between two functions. So x square into x will be x cube. I can also divide the function f of x by g of x. So x square by x will be equal to x. So all the basic operations can be done in the real functions. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubt, you can contact the mail ID mentioned this video in mathtutor1502@gmail.com. If you want math tuition, you can also contact the same mail ID. The tuition will be taken in two languages. One is Tamil, another one is English. Thank you all.